Don't know what I even want here. That one.
AirTag and a GPS tracker. Different than an AirTag, the GPS tracker doesn't send anybody a notification.
Oh. Turn that around. We're live. We're alive. Alive. Foily. Foil's War. Can fit in there. Lovely. Does that say clench? Oh, H on it. I have to work the other spot with that. Oven? Not an oven, is it? Oh, that's not an oven, it's a charge. Morning, is that Carl? Morning. Hello, morning, Luke. Hello, everyone. Hello. How's the McDonald's? Yeah, it's alright. Howard, alright, morning, mate. How's the McDonald's? Yeah, mate, you're like a record fucking stuff, aren't you? Knob alert. Knobs are in the house. Not you, Howard. I didn't wash my cup up, I can't believe that. It's sat there for ages. What's my plans this week? Go to work. Go away Friday. Running, all sorts of stuff. Hello, who's that? Chase, hello. Running tonight, I'm going to be swimming tomorrow. Probably won't do a lot more exercise actually because I'm going away for Friday. Thursday night we're driving down my girlfriend and my camper. Is that Simone? Hello. Yeah, I don't know really. Probably won't be doing a lot. Yeah, I'm swimming tomorrow morning, aren't I? I'll be swimming book for tomorrow. We're going to Brixham in Devon. Rev, hello. We're going in my motorhome. It's only for 2 or 3 days, 3 days I think. No. What? You love my videos? Mate, you ain't gonna gain nothing out. I'll just have a laugh. We'll have a laugh. Today's one was, it's got to be an adult-ish because, yeah, I'm working today. I find kids argue and fight and then they get on. We just hold a grudge, do we? Someone cuts you up on the road and you're getting down the road like this, and you're, come on. And you think, you know, a kid would go, fuck bother, let's play with your toys. We're not like that, are we? I mean, I'll drive an electric car, and as soon as you say it, people say, and I'm thinking, just don't get one, guys. Don't worry about it, just don't get one. I said, yeah, well, that's not me, but we're not like that. If you do something, I'm going to, get out of here. Just, see you later. Look at that anger pass me by. Go on, get rid of it, I don't want it. Just drags out. And online, you argue with people, don't you? I argue, I don't. I try not to argue with people. Yeah, very cool cake, right? Morning, Mark. I thought I'd be clever. I ate one yesterday and it all went. Oh my blood! Half of it was lost. She went, you could have had all them cakes and you bought that. I went, yeah, I know. And my girlfriend went, I don't like Eccles cakes. I said, must be something in it. I'm not for me, ain't I? Oh, it's adults, isn't it? I don't like adults. We just argue, innit? It's like, oh, my car's better than your car. You know, I'm better than this. It's just, oh, shut up. Grow up, innit? Grow up and just get along. You know, if you don't like my car, do you know what? Great. You don't like it. Good. You ain't going to want to stay there, innit? No, they were just, we bought them in a garden centre. And they look quite nice. But you know what you need? You need something like here, don't you, to catch it, and then you can just tip it back in. But yeah, I don't get it. You know, I just don't get the whole online arguing with people. It's like, God, you don't even know. You know, I don't care what you lot think. You know, I'm doing what I want to do. The biggest thing should be like, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care about you. To be once, my friends always falling. So what? I don't want to what? I don't know what you mean. Actually, we should grow down. It's just true. When we become adults, I don't want to be an adult, do you? Remember when you was a kid? When it great. This is if you lived in a good home, isn't it? And it great. You lived at home. Your mum called you for your dinner. And it mad. They called you your dinner's ready, and you're like, oh, what now? And now you're thinking, oh, I really wish that was still happening. You know, if you now, you'd go back, you'd go instantly out of bed. If you could go back to being a kid now, I reckon we'd all sort of like, I'm going to study hard at school, I'm going to clean my teeth 50 times a day, I'm going to do exactly what my mum and dad told me to do, I'm going to look after my mummy, I'm going to start running and eating healthy, going to bed early. Isn't it mad? We become adults and we are just foolish. We have become, isn't it funny, and we think we're clever, don't we? Yeah, we know what we're doing, I know it all. Rubbish. I tell you what, I think it's definitely overrated being an adult. What would you advise your younger self? Stay young. Stay young, live at home and hope your mum and dad live a bloody long time. And use your money for a mortgage to buy a flat and rent it out, and then do another one, and then do another one, and move out to your mum and dad's when you're about 40. Alright, Jack? Actually, no, don't follow me. Do whatever you want to do, innit? Imagine someone says you said your garage isn't ready. Yeah, you saying, is the place you live in now, is that fully paid off? Don't know, probably. It don't matter, does it? Don't worry about that. Look, it's just a place I live. Don't worry about it. Ending your mortgage is nice, isn't it? Because mortgage is like quite a long term, isn't it? It's a long term debt. But I still think it's a good debt. You know, I think all this rubbish you buy, all this stuff, you know, like go to Blue Water and you buy this stuff, I just think it's rubbish, isn't it? I see these kids and I'm like, stop buying rubbish, isn't it? I want to buy a house. Can you move in? No. What's that? Oh, hang on a second, what's this? Wait, my brother keeps pressing buttons. It's like someone says, oh, you look terrible today. And I would be like, okay, no, it's my problem, not yours. Absolutely, yeah. My friends keep falling out because they don't want to do what the other person want, and they're really spoiled. You sound quite young. You're quite young. What's the same? I'm doing ham and red onion chutney. So I've got two going on here. I'm like, they're actually talking, so it's a bit like, oh my god, I've got two lots. Hang on. All right, John. Ah, nice. John, I was thinking of you. I need to come down and see you. I keep saying it, and I ain't. Busy time, isn't it? I'll tell you what, John. I'll ring you up, and I'll speak to the boss, and we'll get a date, and we'll come and see you. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll probably stay in a campsite near you, right? And then we'll get our little fair, and we'll come and visit you. How's that sound? Maybe go out for dinner or something, or whatever, or could stay at your place, I suppose. Not at your place, I mean in our campsite. Because you know what the trouble is? This is assuming you want us, isn't it? The trouble is, if you don't book it, you know what'll happen? Yeah, I'll keep saying to you, next year, hey John, I'll come and see you. The year after, and one of us would go and it'd be like, oh, I can't see him there. I just think, you know, Mark John, you'll love it, mate. You'll love it. You'll love it. We're going away this weekend, anyway. We're away this weekend. We're going to Brixham in Devon. I'm looking forward to it. It's only for 3 days or something. All right, mate. Yeah, no, John, I tell you what, it's quite nice bringing motor home, isn't it? Because you can just, actually, it'd probably be better to do it when she retires. It's only in October. And I'll tell you what I could do is we could come down, maybe have a couple of days with you, and then we can go off, like booking a campsite somewhere. It's Harrods. It's Harrods red onion chutney. It's Tesco. I like it because it's really sweet. It's really, really sweet. Some dickhead on there say, oh, you don't want red onion chutney, your knob's going to fall off. It's like, shut up. I don't care if your knob falls. Don't worry about my knob. It'll fall off. Alright? Don't tell me the rubbish I eat is what I'm eating, right? And I am going to be ill. There's going to be someone, you know it, your leg will fall off. Oh, you do that, your leg will fall. Shut up. Stop listening to people on the internet who tell you what you should do. Unless they're telling you not to smoke, maybe moderate your drinking, and don't gamble, and don't womanise and all. Because that's actually, womanising is the worst. Your nuts will fall off, I'm telling you now. Anyone who's been caught, I'll tell you now, you realise that you... What do you call them? Are they a eunuch or something? They become a eunuch, isn't it? Mark, it is... I love you, mate. You do John about my plastic hand. But it's true, though, isn't it? There's so many people, whatever you do, right? I suppose I'm an expert in your life. I'd say do park run, walk more, if you can, don't drink, love going out but don't drink. Or good thing you're not drinking. Like last night we went out and she's had a couple of glasses of wine, I've had orange juice and lemon. I'll just drive home, innit? Just drive, I get in my car, just drive home. I don't think, the old Bill going to follow me and nick me or anything. Just drive home, innit? And you shouldn't drink drive. Drink drivers are, anybody who drinks drives, you're not scum. You're scum times a billion. Don't get in the car if you've had a drink. When they do that with the drugs, and I'm just drug driving, what's that all about? Why are you doing it? I don't get it. Start doing good stuff, innit? Start doing good stuff that you're going to be happy about. It's going to make you well, innit? What's your... They all chat away for a bit on YouTube, never stopped. They're like, do you think they're all really young? And they think I'm like a wise old professor or something like that. Oh, he's a wise old professor. They don't realise I'm in a super yacht. You don't realise this, YouTube, I'm on a super yacht. I live in Monaco. I'm a recluse. I'm very shy. That's the problem. I don't like talking to people. I don't talk to people in real life. This is AI. That's true and all. Do you know what? Seriously, when you look around, the way people drive and their habits, you think, do you know what? AI has been invented years. AI invented with humans. We are artificially intelligent. We're not intelligent, we're artificial. And now, isn't it true? Everything is artificial now, isn't it? It's all like, I've got to try and look really good. I need a big house. I need this car. I need these threads. It's just like weird, isn't it? It's just weird, isn't it? It's mad, mate. Trouble is, it's so hard. It's your mind, isn't it? Your dad, I don't think it's not addictions, it's your mind says you want it, isn't it? I guess, your mind wants a bit of gear or drink or whatever, and there's a few around here and they're alcoholics and you see them, they're so skinny though, aren't they? They don't eat though, do they? I suppose alcohol is their food, I guess. And if you're in a bad place, try and do anything to get in a good place, isn't it? Anything. Go and talk to people, proper people with certificates on their wall, proper people. Go and see your doctor and get referred to proper people, whether you're in a bad way because of your diet, your mind, anything, innit? Just try and go and speak to people, innit? And if you're in a dark place, talk to people, innit? Even if you talk to your mates, innit? But you've got to tell people, you've got to open up, haven't you? If you don't open up, they're just going to know what you're doing. You know, none of us are mind readers, are we? It's funny how people will get embarrassed about talking about stuff, don't they? Like they're embarrassed about talking stuff that actually could save their life or make their life better, isn't it? You know, you got to. It's who you're around, and all, isn't it? If you're around idiots, I think you're just going to get around good people. Get around people who love working and saving, and they don't go out doing a bit of gear, and they don't really want to get pissed every Saturday night. Oh my God! Hang on a minute. I'm not sure what this. Why did God create the prerequisites that made it possible for sin to manifest? I'm going to say to the answer to that one, Cadbury's chocolate. Sorry, I thought that was Latin for what's my favourite chocolate. I ain't got a clue, mate. If you believe in God, do you know what? Absolutely-tastic. I believe in McDonald's, Costa Coffee, Burger King. Too many calories is nice. Krispy Kreme. I believe in them. They're my God. You can have whatever. You can have that God up there if you want. If you want him. I'm looking after myself. I can't worry about anyone else. And if you get peace in believing in him, do you know what? Great. I'd give up drinking in a pub. No, Ronan, never give up drinking, mate. You never give up drinking, never give up gear, never give up spending too much money, never get up sitting and watching telly rather than going out for a walk or a run. Never give that lot up, mate. Never give up eating Krispy Kremes rather than eating a bit sensible. Never ever do that. Always do the things you want to, mate. And you should be number one in your life. I'm number one above you, but you should be number one above me, surely, in your life. The end. Don't give up riding. What, women or what? Women or bikes or what? Or horses? What do you ride? What do you ride though? I like my push bike. I rode around Brands Hatch. Obviously Ronan, that would be very boring for you riding around Brands Hatch, wouldn't it? It'd be like, that's not the in thing. Ronan, do you like badges? Do you like Canada Goose? They're wicked, are they? How old are you? Are you like, you're into Canada Goose and like badges, they make you smile, do they? If you had a big car, would you say that was like good? Mini Cooper Sport? Alright, okay. So you like driving fast then? Please reply to my TikTok inbox. Why? What's it say then? What do you want? Well, you're not an agency, are you? Do you want me to work with you and you'll make me more popular? You can get me more gifts. Well, straight away my gifts are turned off. And I don't do battles and I've got a job, so I don't need to rinse any money out of people. And why anyone in their right mind would want to pay £1 to someone on here to watch them talking on here? I don't get it. And if someone comes in here and says, oh, you know, my pet's a little bit ill, I need a thing, they're tough, they shouldn't have got the pet, should they? Whatever. Don't come on here giving it the sob story. No. Come on here giving the sob story, but ignore it. You've got the ability to argue with someone online, but you ain't got the ability just to ignore someone who you reckon is begging. Just ignore them, innit? Just ignore them. Do the things you want with your money, innit? Keep hold of it. Don't keep spending the bloody stuff. Keep hold of it and buy bigger stuff, innit? I don't know, save up for stuff, innit? Stop having credit. You're paying all this interest. How much interest do you think the banks earn out of all the shit we keep buying? Everywhere, innit? Some things, I suppose, I need a car and you haven't got quite, they're expensive, aren't they? So I'm going to pass me out an Aston Martin. Do you know what, mate? It's mental, isn't it? It's like, who gives a flying fig how big your dick is, or like, you know, it's like Harry Enfield, isn't it? I'm considerably richer than you. It's like, it is like that on holiday. I love saying I pay too much. When you go on holiday, say you've given 800 quid, definitely tell people you pay 1,400 quid, because they go, that Mark, he's paid 1,400 quid. Whatever you pay, always make yourself look like a mug. Always say, yeah, I paid too much. I last about 30 seconds in bed. I can only drink 1 pint, I can't handle it. Always make yourself, because you can have a smug feeling. Look at them dickheads around the pool. Look at them. They've got up to get 6 o'clock to get to bed. And really go down in the morning, just sit on them, innit? What was it? I went swimming once and I swim up and down. I come down and put the towels on the bed, don't I? So I went and used someone's towel. I didn't care. I could drive myself. I thought, I ain't even got a towel. I don't, but if I go swimming, believe you me, if I go swimming and it's a hot country, I don't take a towel. Why would I take a towel? What, you're going to take a towel? Look around. Look around. I think one morning I got some and moved them as well. Swapped them about. Love it. Absolutely love it. Do I want your money or what? Nah, I don't want your money. I've got enough of my own, mate. What would I want your money for? Why wouldn't you keep it? Seriously? 6 better than my 6, mate. This is going to be a big regret. I bet I hope Chris is not watching because having a black sink. And I'm looking at it now thinking, bollocks, it looks shit now. It looks nice, but I haven't used it. My cooker, there's a little H on. I'm like, what does that mean? I need to read instructions. You know, it'll be out of warranty before I even use the bloody thing. But yeah, no, if you go, look, this is a tip, right? If you go swimming early in the morning, right, at a hotel, and it's one of these, all the dickheads have been down there. I'd go and get up early, and I was up early anyway, and I'll video them. They're all like waiting at the door, aren't they? And it's almost like they're, I don't know, like a load of rats, isn't it? And they're all out. And once they got it, I don't mind. Look, if you go to lunch, we went to lunch the other year on the cruise, and we come back and the towels are moved. And so I said, yeah, they've moved them. Oh, okay. They're in this, like on this table. They fold them up, and you just go, yeah, you know. And I said, oh, sorry, we'd gone to lunch. We hadn't sort of gone away for hours, see a show or something like that. We went to lunch and come back. It was probably an hour maybe, and they'd moved the towels. And I think, fantastic, they should have moved the towels. I should have moved the towels. I should have moved it. First back to the carnage. Welcome back to work. I'm envious of myself. I'm always envying myself. I'm always envious of myself. Old timer. I'm an old timer, mate. You should block me. What's your name? Was it Ronan? Was it Ronan? Rowan? Or Rowan? Oh, Donny. Donny Darko. Bit of a weird name. Anyway, mate, you're much better at blocking me because your life will excel, won't it? You should always hang around with the people you want to be. Let's say on a scale of like, if I'm a dickhead and I'm a 10 dickhead, I want to hang around with them, don't I? If I'm like boring, I want to hang around with the boring people. I wished at school my mates were not the supposedly exciting ones. I wished I'd hang around the ones who done their own work, done all this sort of stuff, and you know, they could spell correctly, they could do the maths, that sort of stuff. But you don't, you hang around with the ones you think are fun. And it's only when you get older you go, actually, I didn't know anything. But you don't realise it at the time, do you? You know, you don't realise at the time how, actually who you hang around with shapes who you are, doesn't it really? Shapes your life, really. What the heck does that say? Is that J-A-I? No idea what that says. Sheep? What, people following people? Oh, with the people putting the towels out. I sort of get it, because you want a certain spot, but then I'm thinking, why don't you just all get up and go and sit in that spot? You know, 8 o'clock in the morning, you all sit in that spot. I don't get it. You know, get up. What else are they really doing? Can you really imagine some of them are doing something like pleasurable? They're probably not. It's probably, it's too hot for that. And do you know what? It'd probably mess up their hair, or I don't know, or whatever, isn't it? They're probably just doing nothing. They're probably doing absolutely nothing. And I think, just get your towel, put there and sit on it. You know. They don't know. You watch them and it's almost like they don't know what's the time. How long should they sit there and make out their reading? You know, they take a Kindle or something, don't they? They make out their reading, don't they? And then they go, you hang with anyone, even murders. You hang with murders. What, like dodgy wallpaper or something? It's a murder to get up. It was murder to put that cupboard up. Well, you mean you'd hang with them if they were a real murder with a job to get up? I don't really understand what you mean. Do you know what impresses me? Someone who would say, hello Gary. They would maybe take their shoes off, Well, that impresses you. Wow. I'd be impressed by someone who would address me by my name, someone who doesn't want to swear at me, someone who doesn't want to scratch my car, someone who doesn't want to steal stuff off me. But that's me. That's me. You know, you're allowed to be impressed by whatever you want to be impressed by. I suppose you shouldn't get impressed by it. You should be impressed by yourself, innit? I think. Oh. Oh, okay. I wonder what it meant. I didn't know what it meant. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. You hang around with the people you want to hang around, innit? Well, the people you hang around with, it's sort of that's what you sort of become in a way, isn't it? You know, if you're going to parties and there's a lot of gear going around, you'll probably end up doing that, won't you? I suppose. If you go out and your mates are like heavy drinkers, you'll probably be that way, won't you? I guess. But you do what you want to do, innit? There's no rules saying who you've got to hang about with, innit? We probably get impressed by certain things, don't we? And we think, oh, that's, you know, but no, not necessarily. You should be impressed with, I don't know, people that are polite and kind, and you know, we should aspire to be like the people that are, I don't know, sort of looking after themselves and they're decent people, really. You know, that's the ones we should aspire to be like. Do I want to aspire to be so? And the so-called exciting people are usually not very exciting, really, are they? Was that children? Were they? You just don't. You can't. Hello, so I'm talking to you. This is TikTok, and I'm there. That's more than that, was it? So I tell you what, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors, do you? Just people got lots of. That's what I say. There's so many interesting people. Oh, mother means Amma. Okay. So what's it like where you are? Is it hot? Is it cold? Looks like the nice weather's sort of over for a bit, doesn't it? It's bound to be. This weekend is going to be absolute rubbish because I'm going away camping. Yeah, there's a lot of. I'll tell you what, there must be lots of secret. Number 50, is it? I've done 102 now, I think. 102. I've done 5. Oh, I bought a pair of new Brooks Ghost. I think they're Ghost. And my girlfriend's. Oh, I tell you, I run in them yesterday. Love them. They were just so nice to run in. You forget how quickly they're rubbish. The ones I've got here, they still feel good, but like compared to yesterday, I'm thinking, oh my God, these feel rubbish. Nah, I didn't say anything. I wanted to do the 100 with my kids, but I didn't, you know, there was like, and I thought, I think my girlfriend said, oh, I thought this was your 100th, and I went, oh yeah. Nah, I didn't say anything. I was Little Hampton, I think I've done my 100th. Or it might have been Woolwich, I can't remember. Who knows? And you, Rowan. What do you mean, Abigail, you're what? Cool? No, I don't want to be cool, mate. I want to be me. Shoot down a drain pipe. Yeah, especially for that. You probably need better ones. You need a cherry picker. Just get a cherry picker. Or get a hang glider. If you're going to do a flat that's high up, just jump off and get a hang glider. Get a parachute, innit? Yeah, I like them. I think they're great books. But then you've got to get the ones that are right for you, innit? Go and have them properly checked. Go to a decent running shop where they'll analyse your gait. And buy your shoes from that shop. Go in and see them. I say, look, I want some running shoes, but I want to be tested, but, you know, and go in with an open mind, innit? Go in with an open mind. If you're a big old lump, you need loads of cushioning. If you're particularly slender, you don't need so much cushioning, but you need the right amount. And you need to know whether you land on the outside or the inside. You pronate if you land on the outside. I always say it wrong. I call it supinate on the inside. Well, I don't know. The ones I bought in. Don't know where it was. Not Snow and Rock, Cotswolds or something like that. and they was £103, which I thought, well, that ain't bad, is it? Hang on, you spend £103 on a pair of trainers, all of you go out and spend £1,000 on a phone. It's like, I've got a phone. But if you think that running could screw up a lot, you've got to that's one thing also, you must make sure you get the right trainers, but don't worry about all the gear. You don't need all this technical fabric and all this shit. You don't need none of that. You can get it if you want to. And on here, see all these this hydration vest, I'll take my phone and all that. Unless you're going in the middle of nowhere. And the most important thing is, I said this earlier in my run, you people with these vests and all this sort of stuff, and you've got to stay hydrated. So have you got a phone number written down on a bit of paper? Because bear in mind, if you're dead, you ain't going to tell him who your next of kin is. Have you got a bit of paper with various phone numbers? How long did the runners last? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean. I walked 8 miles. Did you? I like walking. What do you mean? How long did my trainers last? I keep them too long. You keep them too long. I don't know. There isn't a. You sort of squash them down, don't you? I don't know. It's like I ran in them yesterday. They were brand new. Brand new. You don't even break them in if they're fit right. You don't even break them in. You put them on, and you'll run on them. That's good. You probably need to stretch it, don't you, Mark? You probably need to. Can you touch your toes, isn't it? If you can't touch your toes, someone else knows you some breaking months. Yeah, it depends on where you're running though, doesn't it? If running along and there's some grass, I'll always try and run on the grass if I can, because grass is better, isn't it? You're better off running off road if you can, especially this time of year, isn't it? You get the luxury, it's still daylight for quite a long time, isn't it? That's what I would say, if you're going to run off-road and you're going to go through footpaths, through fields, things like that, or woods, maybe it's worth taking your phone. And you should be pretty flexible. Everybody should be able to touch their toes, isn't it? Because of my knees, I can't sit down on my heels. I can't sit on my heels because I've had both my ACLs done, and I can't bend my legs that much. And even I've noticed, like yesterday, I sort of ran along and I had to stop because I hurt my knee. You sort of catch it somehow and it just hurts. It's just a bit ruined, isn't it? Your knees, running's not good for your knees. Cycling is probably the best because there's no impact, is there? Seriously, when I've done the London to Brighton, I thought, yeah, all right, they've got my number, it's got my ICE number in it. But the thing is, it's nothing like having a bit of paper with like Miguel for it. I put 3 or 4 numbers on there and I put who they were. I thought at least if I'm not able to talk, they can ring someone up, innit? Because if you come across someone, what would you do? I'd try and, if they're not awake, or if they was cold, I'd actually not look for money, but I want to look if there's anything that I can ring someone and say, first of all, I'd do 999. Then I'd say, we're looking for a number. Have they got something on there of someone's number? And we don't do it. I do it because I think, well, even like you're doing London Marathon, thousands of people around you, who knows who you are? Well, you got a number. How long would that take for them, a marshal, to find you, radio the number, get hold of the number to ring someone, where if you've got something on you in a bum bag or something, you just got a phone number with you, you could ring someone, couldn't you? Because really, you want to know, first of all, are they on any meds? Are they allergic to anything? You need this stuff written down. If you can't talk, you can't tell them. Yeah, if you break your leg, who cares? You can talk. You can still talk. If you twist your ankle, you can still talk. But a lot of stuff, you can't talk, innit? If you're out of it, you're gone. If you're knocked out, you can't touch out your knees. Well, like that. I can touch my knees. I can touch my toes. Yeah, I'll do that. Simply just do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh my God, I'm a bit stiff today. And you know what it is? Look, your legs have got to be straight. No bend, none of this. And don't do this. Go down slowly and hold it there till you feel these stretching, these here. That burns, doesn't it? I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh my God, I can't touch them. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, when we used to race, kind of £5 grand. Yeah, what though? Mate, go on our website. Go on our website, search for Cambridge Motors Plumbing. My mobile's on there. WhatsApp me, but make sure you tell me who you are, because I think, who are you? You know, I'm looking for a car. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. So, but message me who you are. Say you spoke to me on whatever's it, YouTube or something, and you're looking, whatever you're looking for, then I'll keep an eye out, or if we get anything. I'll tell you, I will be out getting a Mazda 2. It's a 61 range. My girlfriend, she's got a Fiat 500 now, and in, I don't know when, September time or something like that, we'll be selling it. No, actually I can't sell it because we've got to take it to November. We're going on a cruise. We've got, or if we sell it, I'll have to try and change the parking. But yeah, I might have something, I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Exercise class. No, I was saying you should. Everybody should be flexible enough to touch your toes, isn't it? Ideally, touch the ground with your fist as well. The lower you can go, you just got to be flexible, and it's quite hard because we only bend a certain amount, don't we? We only bend a certain amount. Even stretching, even silly things like doing this. You know, you've got to make sure you can get as far as you can. You know, because you seize up, all your fingers seize up, don't they? You've got to like be flexible. You've got to be flexible for an access on it. And warm up as well. When you do stuff, warm up. I'm guilty of that. I don't really warm up enough. You should warm up a bit, but I never really do it, which is mad really. You should warm up before you exercise. Although it feels like an exercise, doesn't it? You think, oh my God, I'm worn out. I don't really like black coffee. It's a bit. Black coffee it's all right, but I don't really use Nutricheck now. Ankle sweeps. What do you mean? What they twist it around? You're just doing that? Do you mean that? Is that what you mean? That you should do it all, really. I don't know. I'm too lazy. You shouldn't hold you. You shouldn't follow my advice. I haven't got certificates on my wall, so don't listen to me. Don't do the things I do, because believe you me, your diet will be rubbish, your cholesterol will be, which is not. I'm just, do you know what? I am just so lucky. You know what I think it is? I think it's literally old hands, sweeping ankles. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, like where they kick their leg up like that? That sort of thing. You see them all doing all this, and I'm just like, come on, let's get going. It's 5k, just get it over with. But you should warm up. Maybe if I'd have done that. Well, I tore my Achilles, didn't I? Went out for me. I think it was in lockdown. No, it weren't lockdown. And I don't know what I'd done, but my leg was this colour. Literally, I don't know what I'd done. So sorry, a hamstring. Sorry, I think. And I couldn't walk. Oh my God. We're sitting around. You should move feet around. Yeah. Move the hands down towards ankles. Oh. No, I've given up. Don't bother. I'm down to, I was 69.3 kilos yesterday, weighed myself. I was 69.7, so I've actually come down a little bit. I'm eating more rubbish. Yeah, on Monday I had McDonald's. Listen to this. Monday McDonald's. Tuesday Jack of the Tater. Monday McDonald's. Wednesday McDonald's. I don't know. What did I have Friday? I had McDonald's Friday. Friday I had McDonald's. My diet's terrible. Absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Hey, use bottom stairs. Alright, okay. There's so much you can do. I mean, you just got to do something in it. Do something. Do you know what? The amount of McDonald's I've gone in here. The amount of McDonald's gone in here. The trouble is, whatever you put in here comes out there just like the same as everyone's, doesn't it? It just comes out there. You think, you know, I spent all that money, and I'm sitting down, and it's going. Oh God, it is nice. I had a flat iron steak last night. Lovely, absolutely. With these chips, I said, what are they? She said, oh, it's a special chips. I went, what do you mean special chips? Potato, isn't it? Mate, I'm terrible. Of course it's no good. That's what I said, Debbie, never follow me. Don't ever follow my advice. Never. If you follow my advice, your life is doomed. I think if I was a stress head, right, which I'm not, I don't really care about stuff. I don't want to care about stuff. I don't even want to care about stuff I've got to care about. I just think I want to be, I don't know, I just don't want to care about stuff. I think caring about stuff is just hassle, isn't it? It's stressful. Ah, we got this in and we got that. Have I got this booked? I've got that. I don't know, I don't want to worry. I don't want to think about stuff. It's too much. Just do normal. No, I don't drink. I don't smoke, I don't do any gear. It doesn't make me better, does it? It just means I'm no, you know, and if someone likes smoking, great, you know, you like it, who cares? Right, Scott? One thing you're doing good. Well, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Yeah, I should maybe have more meat, potatoes, vegetables, but I don't, you know. I went for a medical, didn't I? They said, well, everything was all right. And my chance of getting a heart attack, if it was 9%, it would be good. I'm 7%. So the problem is, right, and my girlfriend was saying this yesterday, men store the fat on the inside. You can't see it, right? Ladies store it on the outside and you can see it. In a way, I wished I was like a woman, because if I could see it, you know it's a problem. When you can't see it, you know how I'm saying? I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. You don't think it's a problem. The problem with men, we store it on the inside. So, and I said, well, can't work. Surely they're like, no. So I've had no test to test what she was saying when they open you up, because you know where she works, obviously in the hospital and that. She said, yeah, be like, oh God, that was a tough one. And they're trying to get through all the layers of fat around all the stuff, you know, on their bowel or whatever. Because it stores it on the inside, and that's the worst thing. And I do think about my diet, but then I eat McDonald's and I think, yeah, love it. Maybe what I should do is say to her, right, I want to sort my diet out. You know, she could be my accountability partner. I should stop going out quite as much and eat a few more. Well, we don't know until 9. I'll go around there in a minute. I'm only next door. And I usually leave a couple of minutes to 9. So I'm still on track at the minute. But no, that's the problem. Yeah, us men, we store all the fat on the inside, right? So it's not this. You know, actually the fat you can see there that's the easy fat. That's the easy fat. That's the one you know. But the inside one is that's a silent killer. I think it would, Mark. You know, I did grow when I wasn't exercising, because you get to a point where you don't want to exercise because you do too much. But now I'm like, I don't care. I want to run tonight, but if I don't run, do you know what? So what? I'm booked in to go swimming tomorrow, but if I wake up in the morning and I think I ain't going, I'm winning. If I can think I don't care about doing it, I'm winning. When you go, oh, I've got to do it, it'll be okay, but you won't sustain it. What do I think of Lexus cars? Yeah, right. I don't think we've had one or two maybe. We sell on Motability cars, so they don't really have Lexus on Motability. So I would think they're a good car, Toyota really, aren't they? So yeah, a good car. Probably a bit dear to fix, I guess. As it's a badge, I would say, unless you're buying it's 3-4 year old, if it's 8 or 10 year old, it's like, sounds like an headache to me. Sounds like when I was young, right, I didn't go wrong. Now I'm old, I go wrong. That's exactly like my car. If you don't care about fixing it, get whatever car you want. Even buy a Range Rover. If you don't want to fix it, buy a Range Rover. If you don't want to fix it, I do remember you. Oh, I've got to go. Sorry, Sienna, I've got to go because it's that time. I just got to go. But yeah, get whatever you want.